Alright, so super excited about this. Oops, the camera went off a little bit. Alright, so I woke up this morning to an email. I had started barbering school roughly 7 weeks ago, and I have, since I even started thinking about barbering, I have wanted some of the Hatori Hanzo shears. Got an email this morning saying that my order was delivered, and here they are. Freaking awesome. Really cool packaging. You know, nice box. Came with this card that, you know, it goes over. There's a $10 a month membership of some sort that it gives you 4 sharpenings for any combination of shears, exclusive access to cutting, education, and special events, so hair shows, that kind of thing. There's what they call insurance. Even though they've got like a lifetime warranty, I think. And then $100 towards your next shear purchase. So if for some reason I do need shears in the future, I can't imagine that I will, because everyone I know that has these say that they're freaking amazing and that they've had no issues at all whatsoever. And then, you know, it goes over some little tips and tricks just to make sure that you know, everything is set up properly with the shears, and then it also mentions that there is a key included to adjust the tension. So really excited about these. So let's get into them. One of those people that I try to keep the packaging just because why not, you know? Pay $1,200 for something, you want to keep everything that you can about it, I guess. Or maybe it's just me, who knows, you know, whatever. By the way, it only took about, let's see, I ordered these on, I think Tuesday is when I actually placed the order, and it is now Friday, and I already have them. So, nice. Again, you know, kind of a fancy box inside of a sleeve. You know, it's got the Hanzo logo. It's nice. There we go. Oh, alright. Even comes in a fancy little carrying case. It's pretty cool. It's got a little snap-on button. Snap, and then there's the key for the tensioner key, and then a little business card. By the way, the guy that contacted me because I was having issues finding their payment plan set up, the guy's name was Roby. Super nice guy. Really cool to work with. You know, he called me up, said, "Hey man, you know, what can I do for you? I see that you got those in your cart, and you haven't completed your order. I was just checking to see, you know, if there was any problems or questions that you had. And again, really nice guy, real easy to talk to. And we got it all worked out, got the order placed, got the payment plan set up. So yeah, that was another cool aspect. Customer service, freaking awesome. Looks like a little microfiber polishing cloth that came with it. It's kind of cool. And here they are. Nice. So we've got the HH8, Hatori Hanzo 8, 6.5, and they even came with the spacers already put in there, so that's kind of cool. Gives you a little bit of extra grip. These things are super light. I expected them to be heavier, being forged Japanese steel, but these things are really light. It's cool. So yeah, let's see. The thing lines up. Got damn near perfect tension on them. You know, you want a little bit of swing when you just tap it. So that's almost perfect. I won't have to adjust those very much at all. Another thing I like about these is that it's a real, the tensioning screw is really it's not too pronounced. You know, it's very sleek. And then the fact that they've got the Hatori Hanzo stamp right on the shear itself. So that's the regular shear. That one is the Talon, I think is the name for it. I was gonna go with the I think it's called the Tsumi or Sumi or something like that. The only thing that I didn't care about for those was the fact that the tang was a screw-in tang, and I've heard, you know, different things about them. Not necessarily for Hanzo, but other brands, they have a tendency to the threads will strip out and those tangs will just kind of pop out sometimes. But I did get a matching set. The other one that I was looking at, the matching set, this I guess you call finger rest, was more pronounced. And the way that Roby explained it to me is that, you know, those are for people, because I'm a barber, you know, so it's not super practical for a barber, you know, being that we do more clipper work than we do shear work, in most cases, not always, but for the most part. But he was saying that those, they kind of come, the shear itself, this part here, where these finger rests are, they angle up and then the shear comes out. So it's more of a, you know, you'd have kind of this, and your fingers would be down here where my, you know, where my tattoo is there. So it's just more of an extreme angle. So like somebody with, you know, carpal tunnel or something like that, or just bad wrists, or basically a comfort type thing. But he did say that all of the barbers that he talks to and works with, they prefer these over the other ones, due to the fact that you know, these are just, they're more comfortable to work with for shorter periods of time. You know, if you're doing something, you know, you're cutting you work at a salon, you know, you're Cosmo, that kind of thing, and you're cutting hair from start to finish, long hair, or short hair, whatever, just, you know, constantly cutting using your shears instead of any kind of clipper of a comb, shear of a comb, that kind of thing. Something that's going to take you longer periods of time. Those other ones I was talking about before would be more comfortable for you, especially if you had any kind of, if your wrist cramps up, your hand cramps up, that kind of thing. That's the way he explained it to me. Yeah, and then these are the texturizing. He did specify that these are more texturizing shears rather than thinning shears. Just because I guess the way the teeth are, if I don't know if you can see, yeah, there you go. You can see they got more of a curve to them. They've got a ton of different kinds of shears, thinning shears, texturizing shears, you know, different designs in the teeth, that kind of thing. And I'm new, so I don't know the specific needs for those different types of teeth in the thinning slash texturizing shears. But he did say that for most of his barbers, again, that he speaks with and works with, that the texturizing shears are more preferred by the barbers as opposed to thinning shears. So, you know, once again, really straight. I like how they've got this kind of curvature to them, both, you know, on the tops and bottoms of the blades, and then also, you know, it's curved this way. I feel like that's going to be more comfortable as far as like worrying about nicking your finger or anything like that, you know, when you're doing finger shear over finger, that kind of thing, because it's like I said, being new, it's a little bit nerve-wracking working with shears. The ones that the school provided, they're the I think they're called Ninja Swordsman or something like that, but they're really flat on the blades, you know. So it's, when you're sitting there going, I'm constantly worried that I'm gonna just take a chunk out of my finger because it's sitting so flat on my fingers. You know, so I worry that I'm gonna just take a chunk out of myself, and I don't really want to do that. Yeah, again, these also, you know, super lightweight. Yeah, I think these are going to be well worth the investment. And, you know, the payment plan, I put $400 down. It's going to cost me $72 a month. Total price for both was a little over $1,200. So, I mean, a little pricey, but I think the quality is going to be well worth the investment. I mean, this is super comfortable to hold. I mean, it's crazy. You know, I mean, they're just, it's unbelievable. The ones they give us at school are way heavier than these, but they're smaller. That's that's the other crazy thing. You know, they're only like a 5, maybe 5.5 inch shear. These are this is a 6 inch, and the other one is 6.5 inch. But they just, I mean, it's probably the steel that they're made out of, you know, Japanese steel. So, but yeah, I just wanted to make this video and, you know, share with you guys, because it's something that I was super excited about, and I got them, and yeah. But, so yeah, I mean, if you guys are looking for a set of shears, I'm going to try to do another video once I've actually used them, But again, everybody I know that has purchased from Hatori Hanzo, no complaints whatsoever. You know, so I can't imagine that I'm gonna have any issues with them. Yeah, I'll try to make another video and let you guys know what I think. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, and you know, any other barbers out there, if you have any insight, tips, tricks, that kind of thing, just let me know. And I'm always happy to get any kind of advice. Currently in the process of getting a part-time job at a barbershop to learn while I'm learning, so to speak, because I just feel like that, for me, that's how I'm going to learn the best. It just makes sense to me to be in that element, be around other barbers and be able to watch them, but at the same time still be able to do, you know, shop duties and things like that. Just get used to that kind of job, you know, career path, because I mean, for me, that's what I want to do going forward. I've always been interested in it, just never really done anything with it until now, and I'm super excited about where everything's heading right now. So yeah, any tips or tricks, just you know, leave a comment or something, and again, I'll post another video. Actually, I've got to use these bad boys. Alright, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and let me know if you have any comments. Thanks.